This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by former world champion Scott Quigg here in Manchester. Scott, commiserations on your defeat to Jono Carroll tonight. Just talking about your performance in the fight.
Yeah, unfortunately it didn't go my way, but I got some answers in there tonight that it's not there anymore. Taking nothing away from Jono. He boxed a very good fight, did what he needed to do, but I just couldn't pull the trigger, and my timing, distance I was missing. And it had nothing to do with me being out the ring for so long. In training, trained well, fitness conditioning wise, not a problem, but they were just it's not there anymore. And unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate. I'd rather have found out in there tonight than not have fought and thought, could I have had that a couple more fights? So I'd rather have got in there tonight. Unfortunately, it didn't go my way, but bowed out at the Manchester Arena with Joe, and like I said, I got the answers that I needed.
I remember before Anthony Crowler's final bout, his training preparations went brilliantly. By all accounts, it was the same with you. I mean, you got into the ring and you just couldn't quite deliver for whatever reason. What would you put it down to that you just couldn't seem to get going tonight?
I could see everything that we needed to, everything that we'd worked on in the gym, everything that we thought he was going to do, he did. I knew what he was going to do. He didn't really hit me much. He didn't really do, there was nothing. I weren't beat up on that. I was missing wildly. He was boxing. It was, and I just couldn't pull the trigger. I could see what he was going to do. I knew what he was going to do before he was going to do it. But again, credit to him. He did what he did. He stuck to what he was doing, and he boxed a very good fight.
As you mentioned at the beginning of this interview, it's provided you with a few answers now. I assume you mean with your career and what's next. Is that the last we've seen of you in the ring, do you think?
Oh yeah, without that. If this was somebody else, I'm a realist man. I always say my honest opinion. I'd say you need to wind it up, and just because it's me, I'm not going to kid myself and try and make an excuse thinking, oh, well, I've been out the ring for so long, I've had a couple of injuries. No. It's time to call it a day now. I got the answers that I needed. It wasn't there. Training went well. With the preparation, what we put in the gym was good enough, or should have been good enough to beat Jono. Me, no disrespect to Jono. Me 3 years ago, I don't believe Jono would have lived with me. Well, he wouldn't have done. That's my opinion, and I know for a fact that would have been a totally different result tonight. But as you say, you can't stop. You can't go back in time. Every credit to him. I think he's going to improve from tonight as well, and I think he'll go on and achieve good things in his career.
We saw your frustration when Mattel came in. Do you feel now, on reflection, it was the right decision?
No, even at the time, obviously I spoke to Joe now and the thing, but even at the time, even Joe knew I wasn't hurt in the slightest. It was more of the fact that I wasn't gonna find that shot. I was missing wildly. My distance, my timing was off. What I mean is, I was in no danger of being hurt or being stopped or anything, and that's what I was thinking. No, well, you didn't think I was actually hurt. I don't think he actually landed the shot on me. I think he was scuffing my shoulders but it wasn't that. I was not gonna. I was trying to find that one shot, and I was miles away. So, and and at times I was making myself look stupid. So no, Joe did the right thing, as in he's the boss in the corner. So if he thinks that's the right thing to do, then I can't override that because I ask him to train me because I want him and I trust his opinion and his decisions that he makes. So no, there's no. Hey, in an ideal world, I wouldn't want him to throw it in, but no, he did the right thing because that's what he believed was the right thing to do.
It's early doors as of yet, but prior to this bout, prior to maybe your last few fights, have you ever thought about what life after boxing brings for Scott Quigg?
I know what life brings. Thankfully, I've done well through boxing, and I can enjoy life now and then spend time with people that I've not been able to spend time with, like family and everything, because I've been very selfish with boxing. Always put boxing first. That's why I've achieved what I've achieved. And certain things have been sacrificed, and things have been difficult at times. But now I can obviously put boxing to bed now, and enjoy and spend time with. On the other side of what's good in life.
If you had time to reflect, I know it's easy to say your world title and your victory there, but what is your career highlight? Is it just as simply as winning the world title, or?
Yeah, obviously, becoming world champion, but my career highlight, I'd have to say the Kiko Martinez fight because of obviously what it led to, and the way I did it. That's probably in the feeling I got from it. Obviously fighting in Bury as well. The first time I fought in Bury, the support was amazing. I literally 500 metres from my front door. The leisure centre was, so it was. They overturned the ban for that as well because boxing was banned in Bury. So that was a big thing. There's been many great nights that I've had, and it's a journey that I've enjoyed, and I don't look back with any regrets. That's one thing that I always said that's why I trained like I did and lived the way I did, and was very selfish because I knew the day I do hang the gloves up, I'll have no regrets. I won't think of what if, what this, should have done this. I'm as good as I could have ever been.
Well, Scott, before I let you go, what would you like to say to everybody who's followed your career from the first day up until now?
Just want to, everybody who's followed me, messages, support, everything, through all the years, and even people that have, give me stick or, it's all appreciated, and, it's part of the journey of the boxing, but yeah, all the support has been unbelievable, and it's greatly appreciated, so thank you very much.
Oh, Scott Quigg, I appreciate you hanging around now. I know you've got some tests to do and you've got people waiting to do that with you. It's been a pleasure to follow your career. It's been brilliant to see you on your highs, and unfortunately tonight obviously didn't work out for you, but I appreciate you speaking to Boxing Social still. Best of luck with life after boxing.
Thank you very much.